Hello, welcome back to Dark Souls, the game where we darkly soul. Here we have our friend and buddy and friend buddy. Now where's the sit down command? That's what I really want to do. I want to sit next to this guy. Switch it up. We don't have the sit down command. Well then, apologies, Solaire. I guess we won't be sitting with you, but what we will do is we will run along the fire, because it's time to burn. Time for loud, highly repeated lava sounds as we run across the lava. So, these are dragon butts in here. They are butts of the undead dragons that you can find out there in the world. And they are literally copy and pasted like over a dozen times in this one area. Maybe even 24 times. So if any area goes to show just how much they ran out of time in making this game, this is the area where they ran out of the most time. Back in the original version of the game without any updates, these guys had a very large aggravation range. So just walking into this zone would instantly aggravate like 20 of them towards you at once. The only saving grace being that they can attack each other, or rather just hurt each other. So maybe occasionally like one or two of them would die, and then I believe they die permanently. So you would have one or two fewer to deal with the next time. Little twin humanities. Down here is the most infamous bonfire in the game. Why is it infamous? Because it is right before the most infamous boss in the game, the Bed of Chaos. It is time for chaos. We want to be a little lighter weight because we're going to be running through here a lot. So, chest piece off. Yeah, that's lightweight, I believe. So let's dash, like rapid dash. Let's rapidly dash. It might not be fast. Let me see if it is fast. Yeah, okay, that wasn't fast. But surely I can keep my pants on. Yes, now I'm moving speedily. We're going to be making this run either several times, one time, or 3 times. That's pretty much how the Bed of Chaos goes. There's an item up there. I believe it's a Great Soul, so I will be getting that item. It's either a Great Soul or it's a Humanity. Either way, it's good. It's a good thing. Look at this alien creature thing that only appears in this part of the game. I like weird creatures like this in my Dark Souls. If only more Dark Souls games had weird creatures like that. I would have liked to see creatures like even weirder creatures in Dark Souls games, and not just weird blob monsters like in 3 or 2. And not just weird knights like in 3 or 2. And Elden Ring. Well, I guess I'm not getting that. It doesn't matter. I got a soul of a hero anyway. Eat me! Eat me! Literally, that thing can eat you. and grind you like a blender. Like a living blender. Here's a daughter of chaos. She does not matter at all. She may be a little bit of trouble to you, but you can just run past her. Okay, go into your animation game. You can slide left and right here. This just makes this painful boss fight even more painfuler. Having to go down this huge slide every single time you face her. So you're supposed to go to these big magic balls and destroy one at a time. And destroying one of them is easier than destroying the other one, because the run through is easier the next time. Rather, what I'm trying to say is the floor falls apart, and one of them is easier to deal with than the other, one floor falling apart. So you want to deal with the easier one second. I just forget which one was easier. Well, thanks, Hitbox. Yeah. I just died to literally no fault of my own. I dodged at the right time to not get hit, and yet the hitbox sent me off of the cliff anyway. Isn't that good boss design? Apparently, the hitbox of all of this boss's attacks extends like 5 feet forward from where they should be. Isn't that great boss design? No, it isn't. It's terrible. It's bad boss design. For those of you who do not understand sarcasm. Because I'm sure there's at least 2 of you out there. A boss should work consistently. You should be able to learn the boss, and then be able to not get hit by it. But with this boss, there is no consistency. Or rather, there is consistency, but it's such a spammy boss that you just can't learn it well enough to not get hit. And even when you don't get hit, it'll push you off the cliff anyway. Run, 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 speed racer. He's a demon on run. There's my souls, but it's only 9,000 souls. Which sounds like a lot, but at this point, who cares? Wouldn't it be neater if we actually fought that big thing? Maybe it would be. Maybe. Oh, watch out for that floor. There is a point where you can jump across this floor where it's broken. I think it's this point. It's risky, but hey, you can do it. But also, you can just take out this thing with a bow and arrow. Or fire bombs, or whatever have you that is ranged. Hopefully this is enough to make it all the way through. At least 1 point of damage should be able to do it. So just knock down all the vines and actually get through to there. Come on, last shot. Nope. Well then. I guess I'm actually making it. Oh! Come on, man. I got my fist. My fist is ready. Yeah! Take that, bed of chaos. And now we have to make it through the center. Only the hardest thing to make it through on the boss. Oh yeah, it spams these fires at you too. Yay! Worst boss ever. Worst boss in gaming. It could be. It very well could be the worst boss in gaming. It's a little exaggeratory. But who knows, it could be. Keep on running, soul man, my main man. I know that your entire soul is burnt by the flames, but you can make it all the way there. Look, I have a skull lantern. I can make it. Yeah! This away. Your darkness cannot deflect me. It cannot repel me. I can repel it, though, with my lightness. With my light souls. What disgusting creatures. Hello there. Oh! She's a flamethrower, she is. If you want, you can destroy her. And she will not come back. And I think she drops like a catalyst too. So magic builds get after her. But anyway, on to the worst part of the worst boss. Actually making it down the pit and landing on the tree. You have to land on the tree. Thanks for scooping me into the pit, boss. Incredible, incredible. Just scoop me down there. And there is, by the way, there is no faster way to get back to the boss. This is the fastest possible route. There is a route to go without the lava, but I think it's a lot longer. A whole lot longer. And more dangerous, too. Make it past the geometry, my main fellow. My fellow main person. Yeah, uh-huh, yeah, yep, uh-huh, yep. Just to make sure I'm dead, you know. Extra flames just to make sure you're dead. I like the look of this area. Besides the area itself, it looks very pretty. You can sure tell it was meant to be some ancient thing. Civilization or whatever. Super ancient architecture that doesn't appear anywhere else, as far as I'm aware. There's my souls that I don't have. Fireball! Fireball! Come at me, Sister of Chaos. Why does that happen? Is that like a 160 frames per second bug, perhaps? This game does not need any more bugs. It has plenty already. Swipe at me and then don't swipe it. Don't swipe again after that, please. See, the swipe hitbox went way further than it should have there. That should be good, hopefully. The boss can still kill you, however, so make your way through here quickly. And don't do quick swaps like that I just did. Unless you're feeling spicy and risky. Here's the actual boss. It's a little bug thing. It has 1 health. It has 1 HP. But anyway, that's it. That's the actual boss. The end. And never to be fought again until we play the game again. Huzzah! 72,000 souls for that thing. That stinking thing. Oh, 1 more level. We're almost at that mythical 80. 400 damage, just single-handed, which is nuts. So let's see if we can't kill some skeletons while we're at it. And then that'll be like 3 Lord stun, 3 Lord souls collected. This warp point is only in the remaster. So thank you, remaster, for giving me my warp zone. Don't forget the wheel skeletons. They're still here and still as deadly as ever. They're changing directions on me. What's up with these guys? You can't change directions like that. Stinking wheel skeletons. Oh yeah, we don't need the orange charred ring anymore. It was only good for that one boss. And that one little area of fire zone. Zone fire. Big skeleton. Don't be too intimidated, because we have plus 15 weaponry. But do use your shield. Because it's only smart to use your shield. Slide down. Skeleton. Goodbye, skeleton. Ow. Don't hurt me, skeleton. This might kill me, this drop. Nope. We can warp to this bonfire. And because we can warp here, I'm gonna go and get something I should have gotten before. Daughter of Chaos. If you know the game, you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to be an evil person. A grinning little evil person. Because you see, she's a bonfire keeper. Now this bonfire might go out, but so will hers. Ha ha ha. And this guy will try to come after you, but he's pretty slow. So we can warp out of here. Because he was her servant man. Manservant, you could say. But now we have the +6 Estus flask in our possession. Or we will in like a couple seconds. You upgrade me! And that's as high as we can upgrade it in the first run of the game. If you have this bonfire keeper killed, and you use her soul, and then you kill all of the fire keepers, then you will have 1 extra Estus, or firekeeper soul, because you can't use all of them, because you have to use them at a bonfire keeper. And if they're all dead, you can't use them now, can you? But anyway, the Tomb of the Giants is where we want to go. So actually you can collect 7 Firekeeper souls in one playthrough, but you can only use 6 of them. But it's a nifty little boost for New Game Plus. Because +7 is as high as it goes. So you might as well get it as high as possible. Earlier we just pretty much ran through this area, and that's what we're going to do now. there isn't much to get here. Or rather, there is stuff to get, but not much that interests me in particular for this playthrough, except for this bonfire right here. This super duper bonfire that is just slightly closer to the area boss. Very slightly closer. But it's the last bonfire of the whole zone. So there you go, there's the last bonfire, just around that corner. Jump into this dark hole. In the dark souls, jump into the dark holes. And now we're done with the Tomb of the Giants, pretty much. Look, it's Ash Lake down there, if you know what Ash Lake is. It's all the way down there, which means that the Tomb of the Giants is not the lowest point in the game. Ash Lake is. Ash Lake is super duper deep into the earth. And it has some odd textures. Some jaggy textures down there. There should be one crystal lizard, I'm thinking, coming up. Maybe. If I'm thinking correctly. Maybe it ran off a cliff already. Here's some pillar skeletons. Don't get mixed up by the pillar skeletons. Here's some actual skeletons who don't move in a room full of baby skeletons and pinwheels. Now relegated to regular enemies as they should have been all along. If you kill them, they have a chance at dropping one of their masks. So, it's... Oh yeah, I never grabbed his mask earlier. I should have. When you kill Pinwheel, he drops a mask. But anyway. Time for Big Boss Man. Nito, the first of the dead. Ow. Still didn't hurt me as much as the fall. Come at me, Nito Man. I believe if you have a cursed weapon, you can kill these guys. Or maybe a holy weapon. But as of now, they resurrect. So be wary of that. When he screams, that's when he's about to plunge his sword into you. Oh no. Don't take my soul. Thankfully, he can hurt his own skeleton crew. Skeleton crew, that's a good word for it. That's a powerful spell right there. Ooh. Going pretty well. Burst that spell, man. I like the concept of the first of the dead being this big, cool guy, skeleton man. But also, what if the first of the dead was just a little dweeb man? Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. Several things destroyed me there. It was not just the skeletons. First of all, the camera was not working in my favor at all. So, blame the camera. And also, they were pushing me up against a wall, so that wasn't good. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this at 20. For no particular reason, just for fun. I barely used any Estus there, but why not? I used 3 Estus, and I could have used more Estus. No, no, don't leave! Why doesn't it keep the cursor, or rather keep the selection thing on the Kindle thing? Why do you make me go up to Kindle each time? And why not let me Say kindle 3 times instead of kindle just once. I may be a quality build, but that is not a quality setting. How many more dexterities do we need? 5 dexterities. And then we will be at maximum dexterities. Oh, there you are. Die. Oh yeah, Paladin Leroy invades when you're human. And then you can kill him and get a shield that heals you slowly. And a weapon that heals you slowly, I believe. But this is like so late in the game. It's like, why would you switch your weapons at this point, of all points? At this point, you can pretty much waste your Estus because you have so much of it. If you wanted to. Paladin Leroy returned home. Now don't die from the fall. Come at me, Skeleman. Skeletana man. Skeleton mana. I was trying to make like a Santana reference there, but it didn't turn out well. Come at me, you big skeletal. Ow. You didn't have to hit me that hard. Because I have super extra heals, I'm just gonna heal a lot. Because why not? Let me kill, let me kill. Kill the dead, kill the first dead man. But anyway, what if the first dead man were a little weeaboo person? And not just this super cool, awesome, huge guy with tons of skeletons grafted onto him. Grafted. That's where they got the grafting idea. In Elden Ring, perhaps. You know, for the Godric the Grafted in Elden Ring, perhaps this is where they got that idea. Because it's like a big skeleton man, and he's grafted all sorts of bodies onto him. And who knows where they're from. But anyway. Big souls. Time to plop the big souls. Plop them all. Now it's super duper DLC time. For real. Yeah. Big levels, big damage. Undead Parish is the closest bonfire we can take to get there. And it's not even that close. If only the forest had a bonfire. Does it? Does the forest have a bonfire? No, I do not believe so. Not all areas need bonfires, but it would be nice if the forest had one. Or rather, warped bonfires. You can make it the hidden one, so then you're extra rewarded for hitting the hidden bonfire. But anyway, and any who, and any what's it. Darkroot Garden. But no, it was the Darkroot Basin. Very, very long pathway to get there. This game sure does expect you to just run a lot and not really think about it. Don't think about these huge long distances you have to run. Just enjoy the interconnected world. And it is highly enjoyable, the interconnections. But running takes a while. It wears on one's soul. It reminds me of grinding, and I'm just like, how do some people just grind infinitely? Does it not wear on them at all? Like, grinding wears on me a lot. Whenever I grind. And I just have to put on something in the background whenever I grind. I can't just grind. There has to be something there. Something accompanying the grinding. And also, why do we just accept grinding as this thing you have to do in certain games? Grinding should be something that is a cardinal sin of gaming that you should just not want to do in your game at all. For whatever reason. Anyway, look at this 2D texture that follows the camera. We are now in the DLC because an arm came out of the abyss thing and it took us to the DLC. And now we have even more stronger bosses to fight. Such as the Sanctuary Guardian. Something much tougher than a lot of the bosses we've faced so far. And faster too. Ooh, that damage. You can cut off this thing's tail, but it is very hard to do so. And the tail poisons you. I'm not sure if I've actually seen anyone cut off the tail, so I'm not sure how to do it myself. And the tail is just so fast. Man. Come at me! Come at me, you thingy, whatever you are. There are like 4 or 5 bonfires in this DLC, and we're gonna bring up most of them to their max level. That wasn't that hard, I just needed to heal, and he wouldn't let me heal. So thanks for spamming me with your attacks. That's what I don't like about super fast bosses, is when they just give you dozens of attacks in a row and don't allow you to heal. In a game where it's like they want you to heal every now and then. The sound design is incredible though. Its tail was down for like a second there, so I guess you could have attacked it then. Why did you do a back kick? I wasn't behind you. I'm paying attention to this boss, so I'm quieter than usual. That's how that works. Come at me, foe. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, wait. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Extra souls. And yeah, he has his own little guardian soul. Sanctuary guardian soul. So you can pop that if you know what you're doing, if you don't want his weapon that he gives you. Whatever it is. Don't worry about my health. I'm not going to die. Probably. Probably. Just look at the pretty scenery as I light my bonfire. One more level and it's so close. It is very, very close. But this bonfire we will definitely want to get up to plus 20 Estus. Because one of the hardest bosses and most fun bosses in the series is coming up. And you want to be at maximum power when you face him. There's a mushroom lady right there. She is a lady who is a mushroom. She's your, like, story NPC for the DLC. She gives you a bit of story, and is like, here's a quest, go on it. But we don't need all that. We just need to go forward, and after whoever we're going after. Whoever it could be. It's not like he has his name in the DLC, or anything. Royal Wood. The Wood of the Royal. How high level am I? 83. That's pretty good. That's pretty high level. It might not be high level enough, but it is high level. Those sounds are these guys coming after us, because they're made of wood. Isn't that interesting? Dragon! Calamite. Dark Dragon Calamite. You cannot hurt him at this point, but you will soon. More lizards. Give me all your lizards. Listen to those thunderings in the background. Look at all this abyss coming out of the ground. That can't be healthy for the earth. There are items around here, armor, weapons, regular items too, souls. But I'm not worrying about all that. I've got what I have, and I have what I got. So that's the elevator down to this place, but we want to open the shortcut. Don't neglect shortcuts. Here's a Bloodborne man from the hit 2015 game Bloodborne. Like, 4 years before it came out. Because they wanted to make Bloodborne back in these days, probably. Back in 2011. Or at least had some idea of it. Anyway, here is Artorius, the big cool guy. Yeah, there he is. Oh wait, no, that's Artorius. That's the actual Artorius. We let his cutscene play. We let it play. Yeah. Big, awesome, cool guy with sword. And no left hand. Left hand is disabled. Fun fact, his sword is a left-handed sword. So, he kills you with his offhand. I may make this look easy, but I have literally hundreds of hours in this game, and a really high-level build. So do not mistake Artorius as a weakling, or even as a normal difficulty boss. Look, he does the jump attacks too, and the rolls. And the heavy attacks, and light attacks. He's just like you. Attack, attack, attack. If you attack him fast enough, he won't get powered up. Ooh. Yeah, that's it for me. Thank you, Artorius, for the fight. Don't let him get powered up. The run back is long. However, it is worth it for Artorius. Here's where you find the shortcut elevator. Just keep on running forward and you'll find it, pretty much. It's not that hard to find, you directionally impaired individual. Just keep on running forward. Like in Meet the Robinsons, I think it was, on Disney Channel. Just keep moving forward. Saint ahead. Very good message. 22,000 upvotes. Souls. I do have a lot of souls here. But you should probably just upgrade yourself elsewhere before going into this fight. Like, get rid of all your souls before going in here. Otherwise, you're gonna lose them. You will lose them. And you will. No, 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 no. Yes, I staggered him. Oh. I don't know how I didn't get hit there, but I'll take it. We take those. That was like a half swing. Sometimes he does the half swing. Don't charge up on me. I know what you're doing. I know why you're trying to get away. Ooh. Yes. Good heal. Let me poke you. You want to dodge at the last possible second. And even then it might not be enough. No, 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 no! Okay, he's powering up. Ow. Okay. Yeah, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, uh-huh. Yes. Do that. And don't come after me. Come on, man. I was there. I was almost there. If I only kept attacking him before he got powered up, then I might have gotten it. Ulysseal Sanctuary. Sanctuary, you say? It ain't so... something. Peaceful, I suppose. Safe. I wonder if any of these trees will follow me. All the way to the elevator or not. Anyway, there he is. You can see him emanating from beyond the veil. Oh! Plunging attack. I'm telling you, plunging attack works. If it doesn't, then why does Artorius do it? Good dodge, Artorius. But not good enough. Three is enough. Come on, man. Come on. You want to take the time you would have taken to attack to heal. Because a good opportunity for offense is a great opportunity for defense. A little bit of luck is going into this, because he could have gone into his super stance a couple of times by now, but just chose not to. There he goes. 3 hits. At least with my weapon. May not be with your weapon if it's super weakling. How does he know my moves? How does he dodge them? Come on, man. Come after me. Yes! And that is Artorius of the Abyss. Made into a little abyss on the floor, you could say. And you get his soul. We do not use his soul. We respect him too much for that. And yes, we do respect these bosses, at least some of them. Normally I might use his soul, but today we respect Artorius. And then there's the Ulasil Township. And now we're going after health all the way up to 40. And then once that's done, which it won't be in this playthrough, because that's another 14 levels, then it'll be endurance. But anyway, I think that's a good enough note to end on, beating Artorius. And next time, we dive deeper into the abyss down there, deep down there. What's that say? Knee to neck. Okay. I guess to, like, look down there. But anyway, let's get a good shot here. A good looking shot. There you go. That looks good enough. Anyway, goodbye. See you whenever, next time. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.